Live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Street Fighter 6 on PC on the GTX 1650, 1050 Ti, and RTX 3050. How are you guys doing? Thanks to Capcom for providing a code of the game. This one I missed the the release window, so I'm here trying it out. I was super curious about it, so welcome. How are you guys doing? First thing, when I open the game, perform shader warming on game startup. This will cause shader warming to be performed. May take up 10 to 20 minutes. We'll see. Let's see. Compiling shaders. I don't think it'll take 20 minutes. Let's see how it goes. In the meantime, Alt Enter so it goes full screen at least. Hermes Vargas Rodriguez. ¿Todo bien? Hey guys. It's 3060 good for 2 years. Should be fine. Especially if if it's the 12 gigabyte version. Bienvenidos. Syed Hassan Ali. I'm only here for benchmark, definitely not for the thighs. Definitely. We'll see. Oh man, so good to see shader compilation before the game starts. I hadn't seen this on the Steam Deck, which is weird. So maybe I played this on the Steam Deck, by the way, a little bit, just to get a feel for it. Long time no see, yeah. And I didn't get this thing of compiling shaders, so let's get to it. It's using all the CPU, which is always good. Hopefully it doesn't take an hour. Pablo. Oh man. I'm getting the Last of Us flashbacks. I think it's pre-compiled for the Steam Deck. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, maybe when it detects it's a Steam Deck, it uses the pre-compiled shaders from Valve. Makes a lot of sense. Hey, the Thinker, sorry. I've been playing a little bit Miles Morales, and the villain is the Tinkerer, so... Hey, how's it going? Agua de los Dioses. Here we go. Tenemos una media hora para que compile todo. ¿En serio? ¿Media hora? Uf. Eric, good. Awesome. Hey, Topa. Love your streams. Keep going. Thank you, Ultra Anshuman or Anshuman. I'm guessing it's Anshuman. Doing fine. Thank you so much for the 44 Indian rupees donation. In your experience, what do shaders quality and settings do? I mean, it's the quality of the shaders. It's pretty straightforward. The way that the materials interact with light. The properties of the material. So maybe they're less accurate. I don't know, in this case, shader quality is probably, well, if you watch the Digital Foundry video on this game, they showed all the consoles, and the Series S and other ones, some textures were missing. For example, Ryu doing a special attack, his veins were popping out, and in some versions they weren't. So I'm guessing it goes that way. Can't wait for 1650, we're on it. The Super will be like 10 frames ahead, so don't worry. Is 1650 better than 580? In general, the 580 is way faster sometimes. Starfield, I have minimum 8 GB of VRAM, should be fine. Yeah. Hiro, ¿qué tal? Santiago Sape. Yeah, it'll take a few minutes. Apologies, I didn't know there was pre-compiled shaders. I played on the Steam Deck first, and well, it didn't pre-compile any shaders, so thanks Valve, I guess. Luckily, it's only once in your GPU. In my case, it will be 3 times, one for each GPU. I have a long day ahead then. You have 1660 Super? Ah, you'll be more than fine. Amandeep Singh. Laith Al Khaled. Hey Santiago, hope you have a great day. I am, thanks. What about you? Do you think Mortal Kombat 1 would work fine on a 1650 plus 10300H? You're probably on a laptop. I guess so. I mean, it will be on the Switch, but it won't be on PS4. But I'm guessing, I mean, a 1650 should be fine, even the laptop version. Oh, Starfield. I haven't watched the gameplay. I watched some snippets of footage. Looks interesting. Hopefully, what they say about it is true. But I love that I think it was the game director said this will be the Bethesda game with the least amount of bugs, which is not saying much, really. Ah, so close, no matter how far. Yeah, well, it's true. The 570 is faster, but in some games the 1650 goes ahead. Very well. The Nvidia better running games. Fighting games are usually well optimized. Yeah, but this one has the World Tour mode that is significantly more demanding. So I'm interested in testing both things. I wish we had a separate options menu for the World Tour and the fighting mode because they feel like completely different games. No voice for main character in Starfield. That's okay. I don't think we need that. Hey, Santi Patriarch of Santiago family, were it like a dragon? What? Aiming to play AAA games high settings at 60 frames. Do you think 4060 laptop will be enough? 4060 laptop is probably like a 2060, right? I don't know what's the performance on that one. I mean, AAA games high at 60 is difficult, I guess. You're a big fan of Street Fighter? I'm more of a fan of Mortal Kombat. I used to be very into Street Fighter, usually Street Fighter 2. I played that on PS1. And I played a lot of. What's the other one? Street Fighter 4 as well. But then I started playing Mortal Kombat, and I was more interested in Mortal Kombat, mostly for the gore, I guess. So yeah, not a big fan, but I like fighting games. So I played it before. Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat would be a good game. Personally, I like Mortal Kombat. Also Tekken. I played Tekken 3 on PlayStation 1. After that, I lost a lot of interest in Tekken. Still, all good options. Personally, again, I'm more of a Mortal Kombat guy. It's less fast than Street Fighter 5. Sorry, Street Fighter in general. At least to me, it seemed way too fast paced. Mortal Kombat, I feel is slower, and I like the gore and the vibe on that one. I don't know, more Western. Tekken is basically technically it's the best technically, but every fighting game has its own touch. Yeah, I agree. You watched the upcoming two like a Dragon games? Yeah, I saw it. Gaiden. I'm interested in Gaiden because it's more traditional Yakuza with the fighting and all that. Todo bien, día. ¿Y vos? Between the 3090 Ti and the 6950 XT, which one should I choose? 6950 XT. Hang on, let me check that. Because I missed that one. Uh, Apparently the 6950 XT is faster. Oh, never mind. Depends on the game. Personally, 3090 Ti just for the LSS and better RTX performance. Although the power on the 3090 Ti, lots of power, and you have a lot of VRAM, which is good. Okay, it's going faster than I anticipated. We're only 10 minutes in, so that's good. Which character is your favorite in Mortal Kombat? Scorpion, of course. I'm a Scorpion guy, which is probably the most popular one. That one and Sub-Zero. The 4060 laptop is equal to a 3060 desktop, but with 8 GB of VRAM. Okay. Yeah, but I don't expect AAA games 60 frames all the time. If you're doing 1080p, and it's a very demanding game, DLSS is the option, so for a while you should be fine, but laptops are kind of a mixed bag. I mean, if the TDP is high for the 4060, go for it, I guess. Really, you seem pretty chill. What do you mean? 1660 is enough for 2023. So far, so good. I mean, if the 1050 Ti can still play games at a decent frame rate, the 1660 will be fine. So don't worry. You want 1080p? Okay, you should be fine. Personally, I don't like crossover games. It just kind of ruins the vibe for me. Yeah, I mean, not always crossover. The characters are not part of the story, but I get what you mean. Why is it loading forever? Compiling shaders. So we do not get stutters. I meant Sub-Zero. Oh, it's chill like you. Well, thanks, man. No, what I like about Sub-Zero is not sure if this was in Mortal Kombat 11, but I remember in Mortal Kombat 10, you can make a clone of yourself, and if the person didn't get close, you can throw it to them. Your clone, your frozen clone. That was great. I love that. Yeah, 1080p should be fine. Just expecting some newer games to use DLSS or FSR. Depends if it's available or not. Is a laptop 3050 Ti as bad as they say? I don't know how it performs. But I remember when they released a 2050 laptop and the 1650 was faster. It was ridiculous. Oh, the same thing happened in The Last of Us with shader compilation. Yeah, no, but that was even worse. That was like 40 minutes, sorry, like an hour of shader compilation. This is so far 12 minutes. Sorry, 10 minutes. So this is great. But I saw games load shaders way faster. It's weird that Resident Evil didn't do this. That's odd. 1660 adjust textures? Yeah, exactly. If you already have a 1660, just adjust textures, if that's an option, of course. Welcome, respect, insan. Not insane because the E is missing. It's missing. Hey, boy creations. Long time no see. You got a 3070 and you're disappointed? Oh, because of the VRAM? Been there. Well, hope it goes well, man. Saving up for the 7900 XTX. Jesus. Okay, we're done. Awesome. It only took 10 minutes. Not too bad for shader compilation. It's longer than usual, but that's okay. The good thing that I tried this on the Steam Deck first. Oh, really? Is this Warzone? Updated to the latest version. The game will restart. Why? Oh, okay. It doesn't go out of the game. Okay, gotcha. Good job, Capcom. Will 1050 Ti run Starfield? I guess so. We'll see. What bothers me about the 1050 Ti on Starfield is probably the VRAM will be a big issue.
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6! Okay, so RE Engine, first time Street Fighter is on RE Engine. I'm guessing it will be fine. What worries me a little is the World Tour mode. My F for those that paid $1,000 for a 3070 doing the past crisis. Yeah, but at least they played games, so I'm happy about that. Okay, the menus are weird. Let me get that out of the way. Sorry, music has to go. Oh, there's... Wow, never saw this before. Hit sound, volume, clothing sound, volume, footstep sounds. Wow. Okay, so what we got? Graphics. 1080p, basic. Okay, the basic ones. Fighting ground, object density. Let's put it on crowded. Internal resolution. Oh, I saw this before. From 1 to 5. 5 is native resolution. Keep that in mind. Let's do this. Oh, there's no full screen. It's actual borderless. Maximum frame rate 120. Oh, that's new. Okay, reflections. Probably worth disabling this later. Pissing off. NPCs, let's put standard. Battle Hub participants, 20 is fine. Skin effect, yes please. Depth of field, not a fan. Limit World Tour battles to 30 frames. This will be useful for the Steam Deck. Okay, detailed graphics settings. Sliding quality. Okay, there's ultra high. Let's stay on high first. Textures goes to highest. Mesh quality. Yeah, let's stay on high for now. Effects high. Sampling quality. Bloom. Input delay reduction. Are you sure this setting increases the load on the CPU? Okay, yeah. Let's keep it on. I saw the Digital Foundry video and it was pretty interesting. Okay, so basically high. Gotcha. High settings. Okay, first I'm going to show you the fighting ground, which is a classic Street Fighter. Apologies for the fighting style, I'm not good. I played the game once. Let's see, something with foliage. Okay, yeah, this looks, let me see very quickly. Actually, this one has more reflections. And I'm of course going to be Ryu. Modern control type, so you don't see me failing buttons. And the other one random. No, you know what? I need audience retention. So I'm going to go for Chun-Li or Cammy. Probably Cammy, yeah.
Another mission awaits.
Gonzalo, ¿qué dice? ¿Todo bien? You can get rid of your 2700X. That's okay, man. Okay, in the intro we're dropping frames, that's okay. It's just an intro, hopefully it stays that way. I love that I can do faces.
Let us begin.
Okay, I
No
went too
mercy for
hard
you.
on the settings.
Round one. Fight.
No, I did the exact settings. Although, yeah, no, this requires... Yeah, no. Please tell me that I can change the graphics. Okay, I can change some graphics. Gotcha. That's better than nothing. I mean, let's disable... What else? Yeah, there's not much else that I can lower. Control Destro, hey! And it locks... Sorry. I think I lock it to 60 myself, actually. Give me 1 second. It's weird, it's locked to 60. That's okay, I mean, it's a fighting game. I don't know. Oh. Okay, I think this will do. Oh, sorry about the screen tearing. Well, since we're locked at 60, I'm probably doing VC. Although the texture quality is very poor on the stones in the background. Sí, Gonzalo, es Street Fighter. O sea, no tenés mucho que agregar. Oh. Hadouken! Oops. Yeah, with the effects on screen is fine. The thing is, remember guys, this is what runs the best. The 1v1s, the classic modes. It's weird that the textures don't load properly though. That means that we're VRAM limited or that I should select the highest texture setting.
Ryu wins.
Yeah, there is tearing. I'm going to use... what's the name of this? I'm going to use VSync. Let me check that very quickly. I'm going to use mouse for this. Okay. So, mesh quality, we keep it the same. Texture, let's go for the highest. Shaders, it's so weird that it doesn't allow me to go to medium on that one. It's only low or high. Standard. What is sampling quality? It seems to be something to do with textures, but VRAM seemed okay. Let's see in the open part though. Why do we need the fancy DX12 with such bad graphics? I mean, graphics are fine. The thing is the art. The art doesn't seem to be like... doesn't make it look super demanding. Which I understand. But I think the 3D models look good on the characters. They're pretty detailed. Okay, let's keep it on a mix between low, medium, and high. In the basic settings, I might remove this. We'll see in the open locations. Yeah, and here I don't have much to tweak here. Okay. Let's try that again, very quickly. Oh, I forgot B-Sync. Well, that's fine.
Ginbu Temple.
Jinbu Temple.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, the textures in the background are still
Power of my
pixelated.
kung fu.
So I'm guessing the 1650 cannot deal with it. I love this. That I can do faces.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, textures are broken in the 4 GB card. I'll restart the game after this, but still. Let me see if I can fix the screen tearing. V-Sync here. In this case, it will be necessary. Oh no, not double buffered V-Sync. No! It's not triple buffering, it's double buffered. Oh well. I'll do it from the beta control panel later. Sorry guys.
Sure you can.
I understand why they put double buffered V-Sync though. That's because double buffered V-Sync has less latency. Oops. I don't remember how to do special attacks on this. Let me check very quickly. Here. Okay, SP. Gotcha. Unique arts. Okay. Let's try that. That's not it.
Sure you can.
KO! The shader setting affects FPS a lot. Let me check that.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't remember if I had that on. No, the shader I have it on low, so it should be fine. What bothers me is the texture quality. Let me restart the game just in case I did something wrong there. So far it runs well in that part. The thing is, when you go to the story mode, battle hub, that you make your own character, there it becomes very demanding. Very demanding. That's why there is an option to lock fights at 30 frames in that mode. So that's a good place to test. I'm using this as a, how to say, as a testing ground. So I have both the open location and the classic way to play it, basically. What do you think internal resolution does? It changes internal resolution. At 5, it should be native, as far as I know. So yeah. I looked it up and most people say, okay, 5 is native. So I will believe them for now. No fatalities? No, this is not Mortal Kombat, unfortunately. Also, just to be sure, I'm going to disable the low latency thing. Just in case, you never know. So I'm putting, again, mid-high because effects and shader is either high or low. There's no in between. Here, everything's fine. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's see if textures are broken. Find my DD upscale? Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure because it doesn't look particularly... Well, the TAA in this mode... Let me check very quickly. Oh yeah, I forgot that Reddit is down. One sec. Okay. INI file. You can set it a predefined resolution, but you can lower the resolution by 50% following this guide. Okay, Yeah, let's check the INI file. Before that, let me make sure, because I have a 4K screen, maybe it's taking the 4K resolution into account. So that would make more sense. We'll see. But I mean, considering how it runs on consoles, it kind of makes sense. But still. Capcom. No, this is Resident Evil. App data. Street Fighter. Or it's inside the game. I think it's in the game folder, right? Yeah, no full screen. Yeah, classic. Browse local files. Config. DX12, enable user settings true, max frame rate 120, blah. Render config, image quality rate 1. Yeah, 5 is 1. Gotcha. So this is 5 is native resolution. Although there's no FSR, so I'm probably going to lower this. TAA, motion blur enable false, depth of field enable false, AO setting low, SSR custom. Yeah, upscale time none. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, let's try again. I don't know why they hate full screen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something to do with DX12. It's weird because Resident Evil had full screen as an option. Who knows? Different teams, different philosophy, I get. DX11 will work. As far as I know, it doesn't. We tried it with other games and it didn't do anything.
Street Fighter 6.
Does it have DLSS? I don't know. I will find out in a moment. But let's see if this makes it run better. Because maybe it was using 4K as the resolution, despite me selecting 1080. You just keep the windowed mode, it says borderless. Yeah, I know, but in the menu there's nothing that says full screen, so I'm not forcing something that is not in the menu, because it can confuse people. Yeah, it says borderless window, windowed. There's only 2. Okay, let's try this. Let's see how it goes.
One-on-one.
No FSR. Unfortunately not.
Ginbu Temple.
Let's try again.
Ryu. All right, I'm ready.
Because maybe that was what was killing the performance. We'll see. If that's the case, I can increase the settings. No, it doesn't seem to. Seems to be running the same. Good.
Let us begin.
Let us begin.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay.
Sure you can.
Sorry about the screen tearing. I'm going to enable it on the Nvidia control panel. But the textures are completely broken. Probably because of the 4 gigs of VRAM. Oh, they load in and out, so maybe I need to lower the texture quality for them to load correctly. Oh, Jesus.
Sure you can. Sure you can. Sure you can. Hadouken. Hadouken.
Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think these settings will do. Let me lower the textures first, though. Very thick. Is texture streaming on? I didn't see any option for texture streaming. I have these. What happens if I lower the sampling quality? Oh, there's still broken textures. No, maybe the texture quality was too high. Let's try medium. World Tour is giving me 40 frames. Makes sense. It runs bad. Yeah, they screwed up with the World Tour. Put that on standard. Textures, let's put them on medium. And once we get that ready, I'm going to show you a trick. Because internal resolution slider on 4 or 3 still looks pretty good. I'm not sure if they're using FSR, probably not. Probably is interlaced rendering, which you can.
Smart choice.
Anyone with low FPS, try lossless scaling? Nah. In some games it destroyed my frame rate, so not always. Ew.
Let us begin. Don't
See if
expect
the
me to be a
textures are
pusher.
broken. Yeah, still broken. Frick dang it. It's weird because it doesn't use all the VRAM. Okay, so let me show you the trick now that I'm here. Go into basic here, lower 5 to 4. So we were on 90% GPU. Let's see now. Okay, it looks a bit softer, but we're using way less GPU. So my advice would be to use 4 in internal resolution. So it looks a bit softer, but the game already looks soft. So, yeah. Okay. So let's do some changes. Shadow quality, let's put it on high. Let's play on high now. Now that we have GPU power to spare. And the textures, I don't know, even on normal they don't change. They don't look great. They don't load properly, I think. Street Broken 6. I mean, I don't think it's broken. I just think it uses lots of GPU. Internal resolution on 4 is fine. But yeah, if you compare it to Resident Evil 4, but considering how it runs on consoles, it kinda makes sense. Okay. Let's get back to the main menu, and we're going to try the next mode. Before that though, I will change the V-Sync to something different. Let's try this. And where's the texture quality? There we go. Okay, textures are fine. V-Sync, I'm going to force it from the Nvidia control panel, so it's triple buffered V-Sync. So allow me a moment. Soft Fighter 6? Yeah, definitely. 3D settings. Here, V-Sync. Triple buffering. Well, this is for OpenGL, so shouldn't do anything. Adaptive hash refresh rate. Oh, I'll try the fast sync option. Sometimes it works well. If it doesn't, well, we're going to normal V-Sync. How do you get this game? I sent an email and they say, yeah, sure, here you go. Here's the key. Borderless Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6.
World Tour have memory leak problem? Probably. I mean, it runs so much worse. I'll try it once more in the normal mode. This is now high, by the way. And let's see if in the fighting ground...
One-on-one. Temple. All right, I'm ready.
Another mission awaits.
Is he there already? Yeah. More than a week ago, I think. Oh yeah, look at that hair. Holy hell. Good thing we don't see it up close. Okay,
No
the
mercy.
V-Sync didn't work. Although now we have GPU power to spare, so we can use the in-game solution. Despite being double buffed, should be okay. Much better. Okay, yeah, I think this would be the ideal way to play this mode. The thing is, again, texture quality doesn't work correctly.
You're in my way.
That's better. Mortal Kombat of Street Fighter. I mean, my opinion is biased because I like Mortal Kombat more. Just personal preference. It's more Western. Yeah, textures for the textures. Ooh, nice moves. What I don't know how to do is the special attack. Oh, I love those blocks. Ooh. Let me see, I'll press all the buttons. No, I cannot do that. Oh well. I guess I find out how later. Okay, so for the normal mode, high settings, internal resolution on 4 is fine. Let's try World Tour, let's cry in World Tour, better said. Just to get the maximum frame rate, let's disable V-Sync right now. And you can see that World Tour runs poorly because it says limit those battles to 30. No thanks, bro. It has a story mode. Finally. Content. This is the character I made, very generic. So let's hit the streets.
Hit the streets!
Hit the streets! So here we go. This is the demanding part. This is going to hurt. Okay, so looking at that way 80s, I'm looking around and it will be 40s, I promise you guys. Oh, okay. It's 60s. So the key also, though, the screen space reflections, oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can probably disable that. Let me see what's the boost without any reflections. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of cube maps. But this doesn't look like a new game, this part. Let's be honest. I mean, it's not groundbreaking visually, like, at all. Okay, the reflections didn't do anything, but they are very very grainy. So you can actually move around in these areas, talk to the characters and fight random characters. So you can say, hey, let's fight! But the thing is, the battle takes place in the open location. So you're still in the same place, the same area, and you're having that battle there. That's why it's so demanding. That's what I do not understand. Although it locks the frame rate to 60 in this part, which is good. I mean, what I'm interested in is this mode, honestly. I like fighting a little bit at the beginning, doing the arcade mode, all that good stuff. But I like having some story stuff in a fighting game. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I fought like 5 people, then I got home, I played Street Fighter 6. Okay, let's do something more demanding. Let's go here that you see the entire thing. Let's fight her. Oh, okay, it takes the angle that we use when attacking her.
Rising uppercut. You'll feel this. Nighty night.
I lost, by the way. Yeah, that's why you're here. But hey, with internal res on 4, it's fine. The thing is, the textures are broken. I don't know if it's a... Yeah, it's probably VRAM. I tried lower textures and it still happened. Yeah, let's fight the shopkeeper. Oh, he's very tall. See, this part, we're looking at a bigger chunk of the map. And instead of 60% GPU, it's 80. I was playing Battlefield 1, it uses 2.5 gigs. Yeah, but it's a different engine. I mean, it's not an apples to apples comparison. But I agree that the textures should look better on 4 gigabytes. Considering it's on PS4 as well, I mean, come on. Maybe my config is wrong or something. We'll try that later. Where's the cops?
Uh-oh. Damn. Rising uppercut.
Ooh, he got me there. Frick you, man.
Rising uppercut.
The food in your store is garbage.
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut.
Okay.
Rising uppercut.
I only have 2 attacks with this character.
Rising uppercut.
And I'm playing this like if it was Mortal Kombat. I can't get used to it. Okay. So with internal res on 4, it's fine. The thing is, when you increase the internal res to 5, that is 1, it's not super sampling, you'll drop frames. So again, my advice, even if it looks a bit soft with 4, it's completely worth it. So you have GPU power to spare to enable this desync option. There you go. The thing is, it's textures. That bothers me. This is awful. I mean, look at that hot dog and those donuts. But at least here we can play at 60. I'm happy about that at least. You can't go beyond here during chapter 1. Oh, come on, man. Map. Okay, let's see the map. Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, you won't eat them. Yeah, don't eat them. Yeah, and I can see also that the animations at a certain distance are like 10 FPS. Look at the animation of that guy. It's like 10 FPS animation. But if I get a bit closer, it's back to the normal animation. You don't know what? I don't even need to get very close. Look at this. If I get close, it's fine. They did this on RE2 Remake as well, although it was less noticeable. Y mira, hasta ahora el juego me gusta como pelea, pero no me gusta que las texturas estén rotas. Ahora las texturas están bien igual. Y no me gusta esto de World Tour, se ve muy... O sea, no me gusta visualmente. Las peleas normales sí. So, the people that were asking me in Spanish, what do I think so far? I hate that the textures don't load properly. That's first. Then in the World Tour, visually, in my opinion, it's not attractive because the amount of characters have broken. They have low frame rate animations at a very short distance. So I like the fighting mechanics. I like the graphics in the not World Tour mode. So outside of this story mode, graphics look good in my opinion, and performance is much better. So yeah, but I'm happy to have a story mode in Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5 didn't have any of that. I'm probably going to stick to the arcade mode. But let's go back to the menu and try to fix the textures, because they look terrible. Let me try low textures just in case, because medium didn't work either. Oh, there's lowest as well. Jesus. Okay, let's try that. Let's try low textures.
Hit the streets!
Life of P and this game, which look better? I don't think that's a fair comparison. Yeah, no, low textures are awful. Yeah, no. Okay, let's try normal textures again, but the sampling rate at the lowest. Maybe it's memory allocation. Sampling rate. Oh, there's only standard? Okay. Okay, let's try that.
Hit the streets!
Is it less of P, not less of pi? Low texture like a PS2 game? On low? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean... This is terrible. What the hell, man? How can you mess that up? I mean, I agree with you guys. Considering how the game looks, this texture quality is unacceptable. Especially taking into account that it's not loading them properly. So what is the game doing? I'm confused. Let's see if I pushed everything to the highest there. No, still nothing. Yeah, that's disappointing. Try 1440p. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a moment. I don't think it's necessary though. I'll think just for the sake of time. We're almost an hour in, and I have 2 more cards to go through. Let's play a couple fights here with the ideal settings. So let me show you the ideal settings. Ideal settings will be ideal, quote unquote, 1080p. This, like this, internal resolution, keep it on 4. 5 is native, but 4 gives you enough GPU power to spare to enable VSync because there's a lot of tearing. Then, like you see here, highlighting, texture quality, put it on standard or high. It doesn't seem to make a difference. They still doesn't load the textures properly. And the rest on high. That's my best way to put it. And input delay reduction, yes, it uses more CPU, but it doesn't seem to affect performance in this build. And just like that, so let's fight Charlotte. But I'm happy to have a story mode at least. We'll test Diablo 4 on the 750, I already did it on my previous live stream. I did it on the live stream. But again, this texture quality is unacceptable. I know, I have a 4 GB card, I get it. But still.
Fancy that.
I mean, look at the character textures. Yeah, whatever. Did you watch the Ubisoft Connect? No, I was working. I couldn't do it. Okay, Luke, stop stalking me.
Really?
It wasn't Ubisoft Connect, it was Ubisoft Forward, I think. I like the Avatar game. Although it's probably another open world with lots of icons. Oh, not low textures, sorry. Handed. So again, it shouldn't look like this in my opinion, the texture quality. But at the same time, this reinforces my thought that we should get lots more VRAM.
What can I get you?
can buy food. Awesome. Oh man, green pizza. What?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, exactly how you improve your muscles. Eating pizza. Yeah, the VRAM is not even maxed out. Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm going for the 1050 Ti. Give me a moment. I need your patience on this one. Although, since this is the RE engine, probably the Resident Evil framework, the RE framework, which is a mod for RE 2, 3, and 4 remake, and Village, and 7, it allowed us to inject DLSS and FSR, so maybe that's coming for this. That would be a huge plus.
No.
Oh yeah. You can't even see the menu on the card. Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if this was made at the last moment. Look, oh my god, that texture on the building. Holy hell. That's horrible.
Hey, you!
With Capcom jackets. When into battles in the city, you may find yourself a la. Yeah.
Final round! Fight!
Rising uppercut.
Ah, that was easy. No voice acting? Not in those menus. Yeah, I mean, the
Howdy.
texture thing bothers me so much.
Hey. Ah.
Yeah, no, there's no voice acting here. They only say, ha! Okay, so as you can see, this part is fine.
Oh.
Just, if you ignore the texture quality issues. Dripping style, oh my god, that's so cringe. Okay, let's do that very quickly. You know what, let's not. Let's go back to the normal mode that we're used to. Fighting ground. Oh, hang on. Arcade. Oh, there's an arcade mode that has a story for each character. Okay, this is the classic. This is what I will play first, definitely.
All right, I'm ready.
I missed the unlimited timer.
I'm Ryu, a martial artist.
The textures on that window,
I've
so
crossed
textures did
paths
not
with
expect in this
fake
game.
gods.
Yeah,
I've
same.
my-
Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking forward to. Okay, you fight a kid. Okay, Ryu.
Let us begin.
My pleasure.
Round one. Fight!
Okay, I'm not going to hold it against you, Ryu. I know you just want to be a fighter. The best fighter in the world. Yeah, there was a broken texture there. I don't know what happened. Whoa. Kick in the face. Okay, so as you can see, this is less demanding than the battle hub no, the open thing that was a custom character, because these are smaller arenas. This is the classic way to play it. Oh yeah, we're good. But the texture quality thing still happens here as well. It's less noticeable though, but the ground texture is terrible. Although the characters look correct, at least.
My turn.
Hadouken!
Ryu wins.
Yo, Abdullah Gamer, how's it going, man? Yeah, the characters are fine. I've sensed this wind before. Is this a spirit? No, Ryu, it's the wind. Okay, let's swap GPUs. But man, how disappointing the thing of the texture quality. Let's get into the next one. Okay, here we go. 1050 Ti. Even on the game store page it says minimum 1060 and you can expect some frame drops. Okay, well the 1060 has 6 gigs, so that's probably why it's marked as the minimum. One of the 1060s. So yeah, well I'm disappointed, I understand because it's 4 gigabytes, but still. There should be an in-between. I mean, come on, it's on PS4. If it's on PS4 with 4 gigabytes, we should be able to get something decent on the texture quality setting. What is res 4? Is the internal resolution. 4 is one below the... 4 is one below the native resolution. Let's see what the config file says though. On PS4 textures look normal. Yeah, that's why. Let me check the config file. Because the config file has some clues to that. So 4 will be, yeah, image quality rate says 1 still. So I'm not entirely sure what it means. Whatever, let's continue. Now we have some shader compilation. So we gotta wait. I'm going to keep the same settings as the previous card, the 1650 on the 1050 Ti. So this is the 1050 Ti. And I'm going to lower the resolution and yeah, probably 900p. So 80%, yeah, kinda. Let me do the maths for that. Yeah, 80% resolution, I would say. So we gotta wait for those textures, for those shaders. So let's be patient. It'll take like 10 minutes. So how are you doing, guys? What do you think so far? I think the classic modes, the arcade, the one-on-one fights, all that, that's fine. The thing is broken textures on 4 GB cards. But then the battle mode for that hub, I'm not entirely convinced. I mean, I like the idea, but visually is pared back, definitely. The World Tour mode, that's what I was meaning. Wait for the patch to fix textures? I don't think so. I don't think they will. I might be wrong, hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't think they will fix that. So yeah, we'll see. You would only play those, to be honest. Rank play is more interesting to me. Okay, makes sense. I mean, that will run fine, so that's good to know. You try story mode and how's the CPU AI? I tried everything. I tried everything except ranked modes. And I mean, it was on difficulty 4 for the one-on-ones, and it was pretty easy. So I'm guessing it will have to be 5 or 6. But I'm doing this as a benchmark, so... I mean, it's classic fighting game difficulty. La 1050 Ti, arriba de mi cabeza. Do you play Tears of the Kingdom? Yes, I did on an emulator. I played at 4K 60, looks beautiful. I don't think it's my type of game, at least right now. I'm waiting for it to be playable on Steam Deck with the Yuzu improvements, so we'll see. I might make videos on it on this computer actually. I think it will be interesting. They probably will, as they want to sell future DLC and stuff. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, there's lots of 4 GB users, but now with the VRAM debacle, there's probably lots of people with 8 GB now. I remember with sadness those days when 750 Ti gave out more FPS than PS4. Yeah, but that was at the beginning of the generation. And it's very normal on PC for that stuff to happen, really. Surely in the course of days, they will release a fix for the textures. Let me see. I'll check the... Well, in the meantime, I can do this. Let's see the... White trash added me. Okay, yeah, sure, man. Let's go. Community tab. Textures. Have you tried verify game files? Okay, textures not loading in. Troubleshooting. Game frame rate is smooth on my system, but it takes to load higher quality textures in World Tour. Very low quality textures will be in place. Okay, this is exactly what I'm running into. Texture streaming is horrible. Any GPU at 8 GB or under will have horrible pop-in. Okay, they will probably fix it. Okay. Used to runs almost perfectly even on modest PC. Yeah, I'm trying to play it on Steam Deck. That's why. PSA for 8 GB VRAM cards owners, settings to fix slowdowns. Into nasty slowdowns. The amount of VRAM. 2080 Super Soul settings I need to change to run everything fluidly was 1440p, set internal resolution to 4, classic. Texture quality to high. Okay, just what I did on my own. So apparently it's an issue with the game with less 8 GB of VRAM or less. So that should be patched then. Yeah, Gollum is the best game ever, man. It's one of the games of 2023. Yeah, Jutsu is on Android, but I mean, it has to be an Adreno GPU, I think. It cannot be a MediaTek, for example. Práctica, Christian. Yeah, Gollum is Game of the Year contender. It's one of the games of all time. Yeah, it's going very fast now. It takes less than 10 minutes now. Yeah, looking at the comments in the community hub, I'm guessing they are going to address it. Lots of people have 8 GB of VRAM or less. Yeah, on the Ubisoft thing, I looked at the Avatar game. That looks super interesting. I love the first person thing. Looks to be Avatar, Far Cry Avatar, which I'm into. I like Far Cry. Hopefully it's not a huge map with icons everywhere. Probably going to be the Ubisoft formula. What I didn't see is a Star Wars game. People said that it looked amazing, but I don't know. I haven't watched it. I had to get to work, so I missed that part. Thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077 expansion PC requirements? Haven't seen them, but it's an expansion. Should be running okay. Should be the same. Maybe they add more reflective surfaces, who knows? But I don't know, $30 for an expansion, it has to be good. Star Wars looks awesome. It is pretty good. I thought Avatar would be third person. It's a nice surprise for me. Yeah, same. I thought it was going to be third person. But first person for me, great. I love the bow and arrow I saw there. They're doing the whole overhaul on Cyberpunk. Oh, okay. What are they changing? Well, the biggest question for me would be, is this expansion coming to PS4 and Xbox One? If it's not, then it's probably going to be more demanding. So how's your work? Doing fine. Learning to deploy builds using Unity for Android and iOS. I have to get one done after this live stream, so hopefully I can learn how to do it. I'm guessing I'll be fine. The internet is a good place to learn. So yeah, I have that pending, and I have to do some QA testing on VR stuff that I cannot talk about because it's under NDA. So yeah, doing fine on my work. Oh, it's not for PS4? Only PC, PS5 and Series? Okay. Then I probably have to check it out. Thanks for the heads up, guys. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I'll need some luck there. Okay, we're getting there. Star Wars Outlaws makes Jedi Survivor look bad. Well, I mean, after the whole performance debacle, it's not hard to make something like that look better. Yeah, I'll do it, no problemo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's just the uncertainty that kills me every time. It had really nice environments. Okay, vertical slice gameplay. Yeah, vertical slices. But still, they showed the game. I love when they show gameplay right away. That means that they're confident on their product. When they show only cinematics, it's either to announce a game that is coming like in 4 years or to hide technical issues. You saw Mirage? Yeah. Mirage seems to be a return to form for Assassin's Creed, which I'm happy about. Took them long enough. Valhalla for me was very bland and boring and repetitive, so if they make it more like Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 1, or Brotherhood even, I'd be super happy. And I also saw Assassin's Creed VR, which it was an actual gameplay, so yeah. I want to see how they translate that into VR. That would be interesting. And there's also a mobile game, a new mobile Assassin's Creed, that actually looked pretty good to be a phone game. That's probably on a high-end phone. Bueno, saludos, Cristian. Buena jornada. Same thing for you. Awesome. Free mobile. Yeah, I mean, 30 hours, even if it's 20 hours, Mirage, I'll be happy. As long as it doesn't go balls to the wall, a million icons on the map, I'll be happy. Just make it less Valhalla and more Unity, at least for me. Are you going to test Yakuza Gaiden? Hell yeah, I'm super excited for that one. Yeah, I never play on phone either, but it's nice to see better graphics on phones. Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6! Okay. Here we go. Spider Kiryu. Yeah, I love that Spider-Man thing on Kiryu. Ubisoft Showcase is better than PlayStation Showcase. This year, definitely. Oh, it's on 900p on its own. Awesome. The game knows. 900p high, internal res 4, standard textures. Okay. Perfect. So those are the settings, guys. This and that. Let's check it out like that. Oh, and the internal resolution on 4, because on 5 is native. This looks a bit softer, but it should be fine. But you didn't test like a Dragon Ishin? I didn't, no, I forgot about its existence. But at the same time, I wasn't super interested. Sorry, no, I was interested, kinda. But at the same time, my issue with it was that, well, I was under a lot of work. And I was like, okay, I'm interested, but not interested enough to be super tired. Okay, not looking good right now for it.
Let us begin.
Round 1.
Okay. It seems that combat itself is at 60s. That's good. Good sign. No FSR 2 or DLSS? Unfortunately no. No, I'm not sure if DLSS is here. I'm guessing that it's not. But not even FSR. And textures are still broken on the 4GB 1050 which again, seeing that issue on the 1650 makes sense. Whoa, that drop in performance, Jesus. Although there I'm not actually fighting, but we're currently playing the Judgment games. Oh, I want to play the first one. I have it on, I started it on Steam Deck, but I forgot it existed. There's so many games, guys. Ooh. Yeah, when they do those attacks, it locks to 30. I need to do some adjustments. I might need to disable the reflections. Let me try that. The screen space stuff, like on the previous gen consoles. No SSR. Yeah, probably in the future we're going to have, if they don't add upscaling, the community will probably use the RE framework, like in the Resident Evil game. Okay, improve a tiny bit. The thing is the cinematic hard lock to 30. Oh man, but the muscle deformation is there. Okay. I think this performance is acceptable. Let's leave it at that. Let's try arcade mode super quick. I want to check on something.
All right, I'm ready. I'm Ryu.
Good to see you. When Witcher 3? I don't know.
Japan.
I'm not in a rush. There's so much stuff that I have to cover lately that
Let us begin.
I don't know when.
Round one. Fight.
It's fine. It put me in the same stage as before. CPU level 3 is not good enough, I think. I'll have to go for CPU level 4 or 5. Also, guys, to mitigate that slowdown, disable VSync and enable it from the video control panel. Just head always moves like that. What do you mean? Okay, I learned how to do this special attack finally. Okay, yeah, without those reflections it seems to be fine. Okay, yeah. The reflection, screen space reflection removal helped tremendously. Power Rangers mode, that would be funny.
Where are you going?
Yeah, the thing is when they do that special attack it hard locks to 30 because double buff with these things. Yeah, let's just cheese our way out of this. Yeah, definitely CPU level 3 is ridiculously cheesable. Maybe medium but 100% rest? Yeah, no, not happening, man. No. I tried it on the 1650. No. The settings on medium doesn't change much. Although I can lower the textures, the lighting to medium.
Let us begin.
Lower the game volume. Hang on, let me check. I think the lighting quality was something that really helped me. 78 versus 74. Yeah, no, guys, native resolution is a no-go. I'm sorry, but... Okay, let's put it on mid-high. So a mix between medium and high. No SSR, standard textures, internal resolution of 4. Native resolution, forget about it, guys. Yeah, hair looks okay when it's in the actual battle. When you're looking at it on the selection screen, it's pixelated as hell, like in the Resident Evil remakes. Okay, this one is tougher. I like that. Oof. Ooh, she destroyed me. Holy hell. Nice punch though. Yeah, just cheese through it. I don't think I can cheese this one though.
Round 2. Fight.
Let me see. I think... No, I cannot. She's smarter. Oh, I failed that one. Oh no. Ooh. Close call. But again, texture quality is the issue on this card. The thing is, I still don't know how to do my super special attacks. Ooh. Ryu, you got punched. Straight into, square in the face. Okay, this works. Reduce 2 atoms.
Ryu wins.
Great work, Ryu.
USA.
USA. Versus a truck. Man, this brings back memories of destroying a car. Man, I love that. That's great. Let me check super quickly. Yeah, it's actually 900p. Reduce 2 atoms. That's awesome.
United Kingdom.
Okay, very quickly we do this one and we jump into the
Let us begin.
the world tour.
Time to play.
Round 1.
She's probably going to destroy me. I'm still trying to fight like it was Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to teleport like Scorpion behind her. That doesn't help. Ooh. Is the classic outfit a DLC? I haven't tried. I'll look for it in a moment. When I play on the 3050. Ooh. So close. Okay, this seems to be enough. The issue is the VSync is double buffered.
Round 2.
So enable VSync from the Nvidia control panel and you'll be good.
Hit the streets.
Let's see. What do you think about the Reddit strike? I mean, that's okay, whatever. If Reddit is doing the API, paid API thing, they deserve what is coming to them. A communication error has occurred. Okay, I think I'll have to lower settings here. Oh man. It was to be expected though. Maybe in World Tour I need to lower the resolution scale. Instead of 4, it needs to be 3. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep it on 4. Let's see how a fight brings it down.
Hiya.
I cannot fight him. Emma, let's fight.
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. Here I
Okay,
come.
yeah, definitely.
Rising uppercut.
My advice for this one,
99.
I'm now trying to fight like Ryu.
99.
And she's not even fighting. Come on. Come on, woman.
99.
What is she doing?
99.
What VSync option are you using from the Nvidia control panel? The one that says on. Just put it on and it's classic VSync. Should be triple buffered. Let's see another.
Rising uppercut.
Okay, yeah, it's dropping into the 50s.
99.
Yeah. Oh, there's no pulse in here. Okay.
Rising uppercut.
Okay, Tony is very tough.
You'll feel this. Whoa.
Is this your best?
You'll feel this. You'll feel this. You'll feel this. There. Boom.
We're fighting Grandma? Sure.
You'll feel this. You'll feel this. Damn. Uh-oh. Ah! Hit.
Okay. This is my issue with Street Fighter 6. The World Tour Open World is lacking the next gen lighting. Definitely. Yeah, so my advice here is go into the graphics and lower the basic options to 3 in internal resolution. If you're playing the normal classic mode, put it on 4. That's my advice. Yeah, this looks way worse. Where's the grandma? Ah, she's not a grandma.
Rising uppercut. 99. Rising uppercut. You'll feel this. You'll feel this. Rising uppercut. You'll feel this. Take this. There.
Hey, Alvin Rasher. I'm sorry, I didn't read this one. Red is that good? I love your content. Been watching you for 4 years. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ghosty. I appreciate that. So, guys, 1050 Ti. Let me sum up. For the World Tour, you need to use 4 in internal resolution. 900p will be my target resolution. Normal textures, normal shadows, high shaders, high effect, sampling quality on standard, input delay reduction enabled, and enable VSync from the Nvidia control panel. That's my advice. Then if you're playing the classic mode, the arcade, the one-on-ones, put internal resolution on 4. So you need to do 2 things depending on the mode. So yeah, let's jump into the next one, which is the 3050. You watched since 2019, then 4 years ago. Nice. Alright, 3050 on the way. Swap GPU, go, 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 go. Top the GPU without turning off the machine, not recommended. You can do it, but not recommended. But there's a video on YouTube that shows you what happens if you remove parts of the PC while it's on. And it's interesting. The GPU goes full fan speed. Have you seen the PC requirements of Phantom Liberty? Not really. I'll look at them just better once I finish the stream. But consider it's not going to be on current gen, on previous gen consoles. Okay, 3050. Let's launch the game. So we get shader compilation going. Just to be based. I don't need that to be based. Nor you guys. You guys are based already. Thanks, man. If you guys want the wallpaper, I left a link at the bottom of the description. So you can use the wallpaper if you like it. Are you going to make top 10 game for 2023? I want to make top 10 worst PC ports. And then the top 10 games that redeem themselves with patches. Probably. We'll see how time happens. Will you be turning in the Xbox Games Showcase extended livestream later? I don't think so. I have a lot of work today and tomorrow. Because I'll be going on vacation. I'll be gone on Thursday until Monday. And, well, I won't have time for that. I'll be in Bariloche, Argentina for a few days for the weekend. From Thursday to Monday. So yeah, I'll be gone for a bit. Basically all 2023 games? No, not true. Some of them, like Dead Island 2, were great. On the performance side, I mean. But games that redeem themselves with patches, at the end of the year, we'll be seeing it for sure. Especially on Jedi Survivor. Why are we going there? Because I want to. It has snow. I never saw snow before. And chocolate is good. And everything is cheap in Argentina, so that's a big plus for me. My PC specs are now R3 3300X, 5700 XT. I game at 1080p. Yeah, I mean, you can upgrade the CPU to the 5600. That's fine. It should be a good improvement. The thing is, the single core performance of the 3300X is pretty good. But you can do that, sure. Upgrade your BIOS, though. Update your BIOS. Grab something from Argentina. There's too many of you guys. Sorry. Are you going to test Starfield? Of course. I mean, if I'm testing sometimes indie games, Starfield is definitely going to be on the list. It's a shame that good PC ports are the exceptions and not the norm. Yeah, welcome to 2023. No está la opción de compilación de shaders. Cuando se abre el juego te pregunta si querés hacerlo. Si no, fíjate en el menú de opciones. Debería estar la opción. Argentina equals vacation on a budget. Yeah, exactly. Plane tickets are cheap. Everything, food is cheap. I don't know what else. Yeah. I mean, I can eat sushi like no tomorrow in Argentina. It's very, very cheap. And I'm going to meet snow and mountains for the first time. I never saw mountains in real life, nor snow. So it's going to be interesting. And I'm going to use the Steam Deck on the plane, which will be a first for me. Let's see without internet how the Steam Deck goes. Come on, keep compiling those shaders. Santiago vacation episode? No, I go there to unplug. So no videos. I need to take breaks. Isn't Argentina suffering from hyperinflation? Exactly, that's why it's so cheap. I mean, when I was a kid and I went to Argentina for the first time, I'm from Uruguay, so we're neighbors. One Argentinian peso was 10 Uruguayan pesos. Now, one Argentinian peso is like 0.0 something Uruguayan pesos. So it's kind of the other way around now. Now, 1 Uruguayan peso is like 10 Argentinian pesos or more. Steam Deck for this game? Hell yeah, I will. When you need to think for something, you do in English or Spanish? Usually in English, believe it or not. I don't know. I have shortcut words in English that don't exist in Spanish. Just stay away from the Nuvo games on the plane. Very easy. No, I can just launch the game before getting into the plane, put the Steam Deck on sleep mode, and that's it. No big deal. I can play the Nuvo games. Sí, Hiro, es bastante barato. Especialmente si llevas dólares y los cambias con el dólar blue. And talking about the Steam Deck, yeah, I'll be doing Street Fighter 6 on the Steam Deck. It requires some tweaks, but it's fine. I think the textures load properly, actually, which is good. We'll see. Sí, tal cual, Miguel. Sí, tal cual. Sí, si van a vacacionar, vayan a Argentina. Es muy lindo. Y barato. Yeah, I was talking in Spanish. Guys, if you want to travel somewhere, go to Argentina. It's very cheap, especially if you have US dollars. The thing is, probably for many of you guys, it's very far away. In my case, it's convenient because it's the country next to mine. It's like an hour flight, then 2 hours to the mountains. Is the Steam Deck needs connection to internet? Depends on the game, but yeah, it does. But Valve is improving the offline mode, so if you open a game that requires internet the first time, just launch it, put the Steam Deck to sleep, and then go into the game on the plane. It will be already there. No, claro, Agustín, por supuesto. No estoy hablando de argentinos, estoy hablando de todo lo que no es argentino. Pero sí, la verdad es una macana eso. Pero a nosotros nos sirve. Pero por lo menos vamos a visitar su país. Thanks, Conjo985. Sí, Giro, si vieras Uruguay te querés matar. Uruguay es el país más caro de Latinoamérica. Okay. We should be almost done compiling stuff. I will get there. Sí, tal cual, Agustín. Es que si fuera al revés, yo sé que ustedes también lo harían. You might want to change to 3050. Oh, thank you. My bad. I appreciate that. Y caro, la comida... Todo es caro acá, en Uruguay. La comida es carísima. Así que todos los lugares parecen baratos. Sí, tal cual, Giro. Bueno, el costo de vida es muy alto. Sí. We did it when Chile was cheaper than here, so yeah, I remember that. Yeah, when Chile was super cheap for Argentinians, they went on droves to buy TVs and stuff. It was pretty nice, though. I was happy for them. Are you interested in getting the... No, I'm not interested in adding more GPUs. And the problem with AMD GPUs is that they don't get many views, which is unfortunate. That doesn't work for me. And I'm already time constrained due to my full-time job. Y yo creo que bastante, Johan. Depende de la generación de CPU. Si me estás diciendo un Ryzen 7 1700X, ahí te digo, bueno, te vas a quedar corto. Pero no, por ahora bastante bien. Re bien. Bueno, Hiro, no anda muy lejos de acá. Are you interested? No, I already read that. But as I was saying, the AMD cards, while they are good value, most people don't watch them when I make videos on them. So I had to stick to Nvidia. Which is a shame. I wish I could do more, but I'm stuck. are going to buy 4000 series. Probably if the 4050 comes out, but it's probably going to be trash value, so I don't know, we'll see. What is the next game you're looking forward to? The Avatar game from Ubisoft. That looks super interesting. And there's, well, Ghost Runner 2. That's another one. Well, the next remake, the next Resident Evil remake, I'm interested. I don't know what else I'm missing. Well, there's lots of games. So yeah, super excited. Some areas have harder time getting AMD GPUs. Yeah, here as well. AMD GPUs are pretty rare. Yeah, I mean, the 570 and 580 are the exception to the rule, definitely. But still, it was hard for them to be profitable. For me, I mean. But yeah, legendary GPUs have lots of views, which is fine. It's completely understandable. Will 4050 be slower than a 3060? Probably. I mean, if the 4060 Ti is already like just there, it's probably going to be absolute trash. The 4050 will probably be like a 2060. So probably like 10% ahead of the 3050. So it will be a big disappointment, I'm sure. Yeah, the 40 series is a skip generation. I agree. Although I got a 4070 Ti, but that was because I sold my 3090 in a economic situation. But when I recovered, I said, okay, I want frame generation. So the 4070 Ti runs like the 3090, but it has frame generation. So I'm super into it. The thing is, the memory is 12 gigs, so that's a kick in the balls. 4050 laptop equal to 3060 laptop. That says nothing. Did you buy a 3090? Yeah, a while back. I had to sell it, unfortunately, because work was tough at that time. Unexpected salary reduction. Now I have a 4070 Ti. It's right here. It's the one, oh, you cannot see it, in the other computer. It's huge. That's what she said. Ha! Yeah, who knows Nvidia? We'll see. I mean, maybe the 4050 is awesome. Who knows? The thing is, the price is not going to be awesome. Oh, I'm tired. Come on, compile those shaders, computer. Thank you. I said that and it went faster. Does The Last of Us run smoother on that 4070? I mean, I have the Ti. So it's okay. I mean, The Last of Us runs at 4K with DLSS. I didn't have an issue. The thing is, texture streaming is a little bit inconsistent. Street Shader 6? No, at least here is like 10 minutes. No big deal. After having The Last of Us, man, what brand do you like? From me is Gigabyte. I mean, Gigabyte is the most accessible one in my country. So in general, I go for Gigabyte, despite the current, what's the name of this? The current controversy with Gigabyte on the PCI Express thing that can break. And they do not cover it with warranty. But I like EVGA, but EVGA is basically gone. So yeah, I used to go for EVGA, Asus, or Gigabyte. Power color. Yeah, we get whatever is cheaper. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in Uruguay it's mostly Asus, Gigabyte, and I don't know what else. No, actually, it's not shader compilation BS. If they didn't do this, the game will stutter like hell, which is the issue UE4 games have. So this is not BS. It will only happen once, which is when you first start the game on a GPU. Since I swap GPUs, it happens every time, but in real life, you open the game and it happens the first time. Then each time you open the game, it doesn't have to do it. So no, it's a thing to do with technology. They cannot have shaders built for every GPU because every GPU is different. You have a 970 paired with a 3600. Awesome. Yeah. 6700 XT or the 7700X. I mean, the newest one should be better, right? Depends on the price. Yeah, I mean, it's off by default. The game asked me, so I said, okay, sure, let's compile. Because I never saw the game compiling shaders and running worse. It's usually the other way around. It's optional, but I do it in this case. You can always turn it off in this case. You used to buy Ino 3D back when during the 2000s. I forgot that existed. I had a 1030 that was that brand. It was fine, it worked properly. I also had a Forza GPU. Forza with an S, not with a Z like the game. That brought back memories because in the box there was a 3D rendered woman. Okay, we are done there. Awesome. Let's crank up those settings finally. Yeah, the 3060 works on PCIe 3. Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's backwards compatible, so it will even work on Gen 2, I guess. Okay. 80p, thank you very much. Give us everything cranked up. Now let's keep that on. Or not. Yeah, without it, it looks terrible. Crowded. Not a fulfilled. Not a fan of that one. Ultra high. Let's put everything on ultra. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I forgot the resolution scale. On native. Will the 5700 XT be good enough for upcoming games at 1080p? So far so good. Should be fine.
Arcade versus one-on-one.
Let's see. Let's do the same one as before. Let me see if I can put the old costume.
Alright, I'm ready.
Whoops. Oh, I didn't unlock anything else. I'm guessing more costumes will come later.
Another mission awaits.
Use the 570, which is still rocking to this day. Awesome, man. Enjoy it.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Yeah, it seems to be fun. I might need to lower the lighting now. Let's see. Yeah, and textures work properly, so it was a VRAM issue. See, guys, textures are fine. It was a VRAM thing. Although, by lowering textures, they should load properly, but hey. Come on, Cam. Yeah, Gigabyte should be okay for 1080p, but it depends on the game. Sometimes things happen. Okay, it's good. Probably need to lower stuff for the World Tour, but it's fine. DLSS on? There's no DLSS in this game. Not even FSR. I'm guessing with RE Framework, which is the RE engine mod, to inject DLSS, it's probably coming for this as well. Not sure if it already came out. But I'm guessing it should be there. No, I don't play the game nicely, I just spam buttons. Okay, so Versus is fine. Let's go to World Tour, which is the one that kills performance.
Hit the streets!
Hit the streets! To me, level 3 Supper always drops frames with V-Sync on. What do you mean? Okay. Yep, same GPU usage, so World Tour is fine. Again, very visually unattractive. Let's select the clothes.
What can I get for you?
A hat. Okay, I can see that there is a... Okay, yeah, sure. Let's buy a hat. Please tell me there's something else I can buy. There's nothing else?
Thanks for stopping by.
Wow. Wow, a hat! Bueno, diciamo pero en low. Ese es el tema.
Hey.
How 3050 will work on Starfield? I don't know. Once I try it, I'll tell you. Don't worry. Let's fight John. Excuse me, sir. Let's fight.
In game, fight!
Is that all?
Okay. Destroyed. Okay, so 1080p max is fine. Let's go for 1440p. 3050 surround. Oh yeah, you're talking to somebody else. Gotcha. I gotta get out of the game because I forgot to change the desktop resolution. Sorry, guys. Use 5700X is much cheaper than 3060 in your country. Awesome. Yeah, a hat. Capcom so stingy. Stingy. The Phantom Liberty system requirements are crazy high. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm guessing 1440p won't go max, which is fine. So I'm going to put it on high. Sí, sí, obvio. Es preferencia personal, Guillermo. Yo solo trato de mantener un balance. Solo que está, veo que baja mucho la calidad. Que también es preferencia personal. .1440p. Standard. This is crowded. 20. Lighting, let's put it on high. Meshes, shadows, and sampling. There we go.
Fighting ground.
Let's see. Do you think the game day before is a fraud? Yes.
1-on-1.
Hopefully it isn't, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yeti Temple. BRIO.
It has all the...
All right, I'm ready.
It has all the cards to be garbage
Another mission
and
awaits.
complete life.
Let us begin.
Okay, we got to slow
No
down
mercy.
for double buffed V-Sync. That's not a good sign. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's lower the internal resolution to 4. And I'll fix it. So we can maintain 60s without the double buffed V-Sync locking us to ready. Yeah, way better. Yeah, it's going to. I mean, if it ever releases, I think they already. I mean, the people that defend it are absolute idiots. I mean, at least, I don't know, someone should have played the game. People that defend it are hilarious. Yeah, it's an asset flip. And everything they do in the trailers is a copy of another trailer. It's not an inspiration, it's a carbon copy. I mean, to me it's very clear that it's a scam, but I like seeing that train derailing in slow motion. It's entertaining. Nope, that doesn't work. Ooh. Oh no, she got me.
Right. Who's next?
Final round. Fight.
I still do not know. In Sawechi. Yeah, I want to do that one. But I don't know the buttons. Hang on. Special move. Heavy attack. So it's special move, heavy attack, and H. Okay. Special move. Ah, there you go. I'm an idiot. It was so easy. Okay. Oh, so close. Okay, that looks amazing, by the way. I like those effects. I finally understood how to make it work. But these two atoms.
Ryu wins.
I highly suggest is Deathly Stillness, an awesome simple game that's free on Steam. And that's made by one person. Okay. I'll take a look later. Okay, so with these settings, Fighting Ground is fine, which is the classic. Let's see
Hit the streets.
the War Tour mode. Okay, it's fine. It works. You're so dead, sir. Oh, never mind. He has a grenade. Oh no, it's just glass. Never mind. Oh god.
Is this your best?
I underestimated this, sir. Don't worry, I'll still get you. Okay. Oh, finally. It looks so much better with good textures. It took them long enough. Hope they fix that on 4 GB cards. Sorry, officer. Can I fight with you? In front of the police officer. Excuse me, officer. I'm going to fight someone here. Okay? Don't mind us. The police officer in the background. They don't pay me enough for this. In the middle of the street. Don't mind me. Yeah, he was cheering us.
What's up? Hold up. All right.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, 2 of us versus 1 of you. Okay.
99. 99.
Oh, he has a lot of health. It's weird to see two characters fighting at the same time against one in a Street Fighter game. That's pretty cool. Although my eyes get confused sometimes. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, I don't think the AI will beat Luke. He's level 10 versus a level 1. What kind of city blocks you from getting downstairs to the subway? Good point. A video game city. I think I was supposed to lose. Okay, I was. You became Luke's student? Sure, why not? Yeah, outside of cutscenes, looks so weird. It's clear that they had to lower the quality significantly for this mode for some reason.
Ah, right. All right.
It looks like a completely different game. Gregory, excuse me, can I fight you? Yeah, sure.
Is that it? You'll feel this! You'll feel this! Rising uppercut! 99! Damn! Whoa! 99! You'll feel this! Can't be real!
Luke has Popeye arms. Definitely. Okay. So 1440p is fine. Personally, I will play it at 1440p with the internal Res 4. At least in my monitor, looks better than 1080p. So that's good. Let's go for 4K now. At 4K, I'm going to have to do adjustments, definitely. Texture quality, I'll put it on high. Let's put the rest on medium. Medium to low. Or let's try low very quickly. I don't like doing that, but it's 4K. Yeah, no. Not on 8 resolution, definitely. Okay, it's 40 FPS. This is 4K, by the way. It's better than anticipated, though. Why not? Why not try 4K? Don't be a coward. I gotta lower more stuff, though. The lighting, especially. Yeah, I'll keep it on normal. Normal low. Let's go back to the menu. Víctor, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? That's weird, even on 720p I get like 40 FPS on World Tour. Okay, that's odd. Yeah, World Tour is weird. Okay. Alright. Let's try it like this. An NPC is uncrowded. And the internal resolution on 4. Okay, that should do.
Fighting ground.
Let's try the fighting ground.
1-on-1. Ginbu Temple. Real.
All right, I'm ready.
I'll show you the power of
Let's see
my
if the
punch.
textures load properly this time. interested in this game, but still watching the show support. Wow, thank you so much, man.
I'm not gonna lose.
I appreciate that.
Round one.
Yeah, V-Sync is not helping here. Double buffed V-Sync. Classic fighting game. Let me disable V-Sync very quick. Yeah, I seem to the 50s. I mean, considering it's 4K, kinda. I think it's impressive, but still. I will play at 1440p, definitely.
It's not over.
Yeah, maybe 4K I'll need to put internal res on 3. Which would probably be closer to 1440p. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend 4K. Too many sacrifices. I get why 4K is taxing compared to 1440p. I used a megapixel calculator. 1440p is only 44.45% of 4K in megapixels. Yep. Exactly. You got it right. Yeah, I mean, 4K is huge in comparison to 1440p. That's why the current gen consoles use mostly 1600p, 1800p. I mean, it's so many pixels. Okay, seems to be fine with 3, so we're going to enable V-Sync. So 3 internal resolution, everything like this. Here on normal, basically, with effects and shaders on low. And there we go. Although, I'll recommend against double buffer V-Sync. Just enable triple buffering on the Nvidia control panel, V-Sync on. I'll let him beat me, so I can use my superpowers. Try again. Again. Thank you. Yeah, the thing is when those effects show up... Ah, shit stopped me. So again, to avoid those slowdowns, do the V-Sync from the Nvidia control panel. But I mean, again, I have a 4K screen, and I play lots of games at 1440p. And they still look good. And if I do 4K with DLSS on balanced or performance, still looks amazing on the screen. It's a 27-inch screen, but still. 4K, it's only way sharper, but I mean, you don't pay much attention to that when you're playing. In some games it can make a difference when looking into the distance, but the draw distance is poor at that point, so who cares? Okay, we're good. Oh, let's fight Juan. Let's fight Juan. Yeah, Juan didn't have any. It didn't have a chance. I mean, despite the graphical. Yeah, look at those textures. We're already low on VRAM for 4K. I mean, it's 8 gigabytes on a 4K resolution with lower internal res. Yeah, huge boost in FPS. I mean, my monitor is 4K and it's 144 Hz, my main one. And very few games can play at 4K and 144. I mean, I usually just stick to 1440p and I get like 200 FPS. So, if there's games locked to 60, well, I play those at 4K. Or I use DLSS and I'm good. But again, I mean, look at the frame rate of those animations, and he's right there. All roads lead to the fight. Points called miles are earned throughout the game. Okay. Chapter 2. I can go anywhere now. You play 1440p TV or 4K on a TV? You play that? Okay. AP works. Yeah, I mean, if you're at a certain distance from the TV, should be okay. Ooh, this one is going to kick my ass. Sucker punch. Oh, there's two of them.
Uppercut.
Oh god.
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. You'll feel this. Nice. Take this. Damn.
Come on.
Boom. You'll feel this. Rising uppercut.
Okay, I think they're not so tough after all.
Come on.
Nighty-night.
Reduce 2 atoms. Yeah, the animation of the NPCs into the distance is worse than in RE2 remake. Some zombies into the distance were like at 10 frames, the animation. I mean, look at the animations there. They're very low rate. If I get away, it's even worse. They're like, I mean, let's check that. So, those guys are very far away, so the frame rate of the animations is very low. I would say it's 10 frames. If I get closer, it goes to maybe 15. It's a little bit better there. Then I get closer. It's still like 30. And if I get super close, they are at 60. I gotta get like a meter away to get 60 on their animations. See? It's ridiculously low draw distance, and hopefully I can reset this.
What's wrong?
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut.
What's wrong?
So yeah, that's ridiculous. Maybe it's for the last gen consoles, but still, it's too much. Anyway, I think I saw enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again to Capcom for providing a code. The World Tour mode interests me in a way that, okay, I can make a character and fight, but the visual fidelity is definitely sacrificed significantly, which is a bummer, really, because we have the hardware to push that. Then the battle mode, that's great. That's what Street Fighter V should have been. And what I mean by that is the fighting ground. Is that you get the arcade mode, that is a story mode for the individual characters going on a ladder, fighting increasingly difficult enemies. Classic versus. I don't know what this is. So this is the best about the game, in my opinion. This is classic Street Fighter. So big props for that. Looks amazing visually as well. But then the World Tour, I think, is a step back. I mean, it's nice to have a story with a custom character, but I think it needs more visual fidelity. I don't know, it feels like a completely different game. I think arcade game is where the game is at its best. So yeah, I hope they fix the below 8 GB of VRAM textures not loading properly. That's my biggest issue with it. Otherwise, it runs okay if you lower the internal resolution a little bit. Hopefully we get DLSS and FSR with RE framework like on Resident Evil. We'll see. When that happens, I'm going to make a video probably. So thank you for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Yeah, also online PvP. Thanks guys. See you next time. Love you all. Bye bye. Adiós. Nos vemos. Hasta luego, damas y caballeros. O caballeros y caballeros en este caso. See you guys. Bye bye.